Quiz Bowl is a question and answer game played between two teams of 5 players each. Questions can cover anything from math, language arts, science, popular culture, to everything in between. Students have 12 seconds to answer math questions, or paper and pencil questions, and 7 seconds to answer all the rest of the questions. Each round will be played in 2 halves of 10 minutes each, with a 2-minute break in between halves. And then between grades, we'll also be taking a 5-minute break. Our first match today will be the final round for 6th grade, and will be between Madison and Sand Creek. 6th grade Quiz Bowl students, you guys are already in your spots, so you are on top of it. Thank you. Our second match is going to be for our 8th grade between Blissfield and Madison, and our final round for high school will be between Onstead and Sand Creek. Just a couple other notes I have for you. In the unusual case that 2 buzzers will light up at the same time, we're going to throw out that question. It hasn't happened yet, so crossing our fingers that it won't happen today. Students, remember that you must use units of measure for your math questions. Audience, please be sure not to blurt out any answers, mouth any answers, give any signals or anything. Let these students do it on their own. They can do it. I've seen them in action. So just please let them do it on their own. Thank you. And if I could have you silence your cell phones now, I know it's kind of loud here anyways, but it is really distracting if we hear one person's phone going off. So if you could silence those, that would be great. Students, if you have any questions, ask me. Make sure that if you buzz in, it is your buzzer that is buzzed in, or else you're going to get that question incorrect. And when you buzz in, make sure that you talk into the microphone so that the audience can hear your question as well as the judges. You guys have any questions to start? No? All right. Good luck.
Good evening. Maybe we should say afternoon. It's still 5 o'clock. For me, that's not evening yet. So.
But welcome to the fair. Welcome to the Quiz Bowl. We're glad you're here with us today. This is going to be great competition.
And if you read our column in the Daily Telegram last Friday, you probably know that 100 years ago this year at the Lenawee County Fair, there was no Quiz Bowl, but there was the great spelling contest instead, and it attracted a huge crowd. All the schools in the county closed down, and in fact, one of the ticket takers was quoted in the Daily Telegram back in September, which was when the fair was held that year, as saying every kid in the county is here today on Children's Day when they had that spelling contest. Well, today isn't Children's Day, but it is Quiz Bowl Day, and we're glad you're here, even though the crowd's a smidgen smaller than it was 100 years ago. And I hope that you're all ready to have a really good time. Are you? I couldn't hear that. How about a little louder and more enthusiasm? Thank you.
Well, we can tell you that we have some pretty smart 6th graders, 8th graders, and high school students that are going to compete today. I'm sure they were...
And we're not smarter than them by any stretch.
No. I'm sure they were certainly as smart as the ones 100 years ago that did the spelling contest. And we're also going to test the audience. So be excited and be happy, because you're going to be in on this. Now, as Emma said, please don't give any signals or say anything that would give it away to any student, but kind of think along and see how you would do on the questions. And between the competitions, we're going to give some things away, and we are going to give you a chance to win if you can answer our questions. And
they aren't on the official Quiz Bowl question list.
No, and we hope you know, and we hope you join us. We hope you read our column on Fridays in the Daily Telegram, and that you join us for our radio and online show on Saturday mornings from 9 to noon. If you have listened the last couple weeks, it could help you answer our questions.
Oh, and we want to say a big thank you to Kelly Heidbreder here, who's manning the big camera here at the corner of the band shell.
Yes.
Kelly's a meteorologist, and she does all sorts of other things in the TV world, too. We asked her last week what her prediction was for the weather this week, and she said fair.
We think she'll be right.
I think she's right so far.
We think she will be. Yes.
Well, should we begin?
I think we should.
Enough frivolity. Let's get down to the basics. And we want to have everybody on the 2 teams introduce themselves. So we'll start with a microphone at one end, work our way down Ditto for Madison. What are we going to ask the
Yeah, let's hear your buzzer too. But, and kids, adults, you're almost adults already. Do speak right up into the microphone and tell us what you're enjoying most this summer.
Okay, let's start with Sand Creek down here. The buzzer isn't working.
Hang on, we have a buzzer malfunction.
It's better than wardrobe.
It is. They're working on it. If they don't fix it soon, we'll have to tell jokes, and that would be dangerous. There it goes.
Now that one was working down there. There we go. Okay, now we'll go with the introductions.
My name is Dawson Riddle.
And what are you enjoying most about summer?
Oh, that we went to Cedar Point.
That sounds cool.
Cool.
I'm Meredith Von Troba, and I'm enjoying no school.
I'm Ethan Houston, and I'm enjoying swimming.
I'm George Hillard, and I'm enjoying baseball and sports.
I am Carter Hewitt, and I am enjoying fair.
Good.
Very good. There's your team from Sand Creek,
Let's
folks.
give them a hand.
And now for Madison.
My name is Hannah Kendrick, and I'm enjoying spending time with family.
My name is Matson Garza, and I have been enjoying our trip out to the West.
Ah, great.
I'm Olivia Larada, and I am enjoying showing my goats at the fair.
I am Cody Siegert, and I am enjoying my new neighbor I got in February.
I'm Walker Claiborne, and I am enjoying, once again, no school.
All right. Team from Madison, folks.
Hey.
Okay, let's get things underway with the very first question
And
for
you have the
sixth
first
grade.
question.
Yes, I do. Your first question, name the leader of a major slave revolt in Virginia in August. Madison?
Harriet Tubman.
That is incorrect. Repeating the full question now for Sand Creek, name the leader of a major slave revolt in Virginia in August 1831. Time is called. The correct answer is Nat Turner.
Question 2. What is the study of family descent and pedigree called?
Madison.
Genealogy.
Genealogy is correct.
Here is the next question. How do you spell genealogy? And Madison.
Genealogy. Genealogy.
That is incorrect. Sand Creek. Time is called. Madison, you were very close. One letter off. Genealogy.
Next question. In Shakespeare's day, it was called the apothecary. Today, it's called the pharmacy, or in simpler language, what?
Sand Creek.
The drugstore?
The drugstore. That's right.
Here is the next question. What flows from a volcano? Sand Creek.
Lava.
Lava is correct.
Chemistry students should know about chemical symbols, and you get credit for a correct answer on this one if you can come up with the chemical symbol for ice.
Madison.
H2O.
H2O is correct.
Your next question. Who was the Italian dictator during World War II? Sand Creek.
Mussolini.
Mussolini is correct.
This is a pencil and paper question. Angela had a 5-pound bag of flour. If she used 1/6 pounds of flour for a certain recipe,
Read that again.
if she used 1/6,
1 and 1.
I apologize. If she used 1 1/6 pounds of flour for a certain recipe, how much flour would she have left?
Madison.
She would have 3 5/6 pounds of flour left over.
That is correct.
Here is the next question. On April 23rd, 1616, two famous playwrighs died, one in Spain, the other in England. The Spaniard was Miguel de Cervantes, author of Don Quixote. Who was the Englishman? Time is called. The correct answer is William Shakespeare.
And I have another pencil and paper question. When Sam began driving on Monday morning, his odometer read 16,428.7 miles. When he stopped driving on Monday night, it read 16,831.4 miles. How many miles did he drive that day? Time is called. The correct answer is 402.7 miles.
Your next question. When he retired, this early president sold his collection of books to the government for the Library of Congress. Name.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is correct.
And I seem to be the guy with a pencil and pencil and paper questions. Here's another one. Arrange the following list in order from smallest to largest. 0.021, 0.12, 0.2, 0.02.
Madison.
0.02, 0.021, 0.12.2.
That is correct.
Here is the next question. What word is defined as the armed struggle of nations or other politically organized groups? Madison.
Is it war?
It is war. You are correct.
Dry ice is the solidified form of what substance?
Madison.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is correct.
Here is your next question. Does ruby red refer to famous Texas strawberries, roses, grapefruit, or clay soil? Madison.
Roses?
That is incorrect. Sand Creek.
Clay.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is grapefruit.
Next question. Chief Justice Roger B. Taney served 28 years on the Supreme Court. Only one Chief Justice has served longer. Can you name him? Time is called. The answer was John Marshall.
Your next question is a pencil and paper question. Expressed as a fraction in lowest terms, 30/48 is equal to what? Time is called. The correct answer is 5/8.
The launching of this Russian spacecraft began the space race.
Sand Creek.
Sputnik 1.
Sputnik is correct.
Our next question. Whose picture is on the dollar bill? Madison.
George Washington.
That is correct.
From whom do we get the sport lacrosse?
Sand Creek. Time is called. Madison.
The Native Americans.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Here is your next question. What term is used for motions that carry energy but not matter from one place to another? Madison got in time.
Light.
That is incorrect. Sand Creek? Go ahead, Sand Creek.
Water.
That is incorrect also. The correct answer is waves.
What is the primary source of the termites' preferred food? Cellulose.
Sand Creek?
Wood.
That is correct. Dead wood.
Your next question. In French Guiana, off the coast of South America, there is an island that used to be a French prison. What is it called? Madison.
The Falkland Islands.
That is incorrect. Sand Creek? Go ahead.
Alcatraz.
That's also incorrect. The correct answer is Devil's Island.
Which president delivered the Gettysburg Address?
Sand Creek.
Abraham Lincoln.
That's correct.
Your next question. What letter is silent in the word wrist? Madison.
The W.
That is correct.
The medieval court of the Roman Catholic Church was influential in Spain and Italy. Its task was to seek out and punish heretics. What was it called?
Sand Creek.
The Inquisition.
Inquisition is correct.
Next question. A triangle with all its sides the same length is Sand Creek.
Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral is correct.
Next one is? This question is our last one on this round. What European empire did Bismarck rule?
Madison.
The British Empire?
British is incorrect.
Sand Creek. Go ahead.
The German Empire?
That's right, it was Germany, correct answer. And we're going to take a break for 2 minutes, I think,
Yeah.
and then we'll have more questions.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
I believe we're set to go with the second half. This will determine the winner, who will get millions of dollars in fabulous prizes, including what's behind curtain number 3.
Emma says, I didn't know that.
See, we're full of surprises ourselves.
That's right.
All right, I guess I have
You have the first
question
one on this
again.
group, yes.
How do I get so fortunate?
Oh.
All right, here's the next question as we begin second part of the competition. A total or partial darkening of the sun when the moon comes, Sand Creek? Say again?
Eclipse.
That is correct.
That's right. Next question. Along the banks of this river, you can visit Harper's Ferry, the Lincoln Memorial, and Mount Vernon.
Madison.
The Mississippi River?
Mississippi is incorrect.
Sand Creek.
The Missouri River?
No.
That is not correct. It's the Potomac River.
Your next question. Propaganda may be defined as an idea set forth to further a cause. How do you spell propaganda? Sand Creek.
Propaganda.
That is correct.
All right, I have a medical question. In medical terminology, what does the suffix itis mean, as in the words tonsillitis and appendicitis?
Buzzer's not working.
We have another little buzzer malfunction here, folks. Hang on just a minute. There it goes.
Okay. Microphone, please.
Inflammation.
Is correct. Inflammation.
And the next question. In 1492, this country's rulers sponsored a voyage by Columbus that opened up Madison.
Spain?
Spain is correct.
The United States has the largest genus of trees in the world, the sequoia, found in what state?
Sand Creek.
California?
California is correct.
And your next question, how do you spell sequoia? Madison.
Secoia.
That is incorrect. Sand Creek.
Sequia.
That is incorrect as well. Sequoia.
This military base in Maryland near Washington, D.C. houses the aircraft which carry the president. What is the name of this important installation?
Madison.
Air Force One.
No, that is not correct.
Sand Creek.
Time. It's where Air Force One is housed, but the answer is Andrews Air Force Base.
Here's the next question. General Robert E. Lee commanded the Confederate forces during the Battle of Gettysburg in July 1863. Who was the general in charge of the Union forces? Madison.
Ulysses S. Grant?
That is incorrect. Sand Creek. Go ahead.
Mustard?
No, that's incorrect also. The correct answer, Major General George Meade.
And here I am, the guy again with a pencil and paper question. Reduce 2840 seconds. Time is called. The answer, 2/3.
Your next question, what body of water is Tom Sawyer associated with? Sand Creek.
A river?
Say again.
A river?
More specific? Time is called. Madison. Go ahead.
The Ohio River?
No, it is the Mississippi River.
What is the major branch of zoology that is concerned with the study of insects?
Sand Creek. Time is called. Madison.
Can we repeat? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Madison.
Arthropology.
No, the correct answer is entomology.
The next question, Asgard was the home of the gods in Norse mythology. What was the home of the gods in Madison?
Mount Olympus.
Boy, you're good at jumping right in before I could say Greek mythology. You are correct.
What branch of knowledge deals systemically with the past, with what has happened in the life of a people?
Sand Creek.
History.
History is correct.
The next question, several colorful characters appear in Robert Louis Stevenson's novel Treasure Island. Who's the famous one-legged pirate in the story? Time is called. The correct answer is Long John Silver.
In what story would you find Captain Hook?
Sand Creek.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is right.
The next question, when told that one must not end a sentence with a preposition, he is said to have remarked, "This is something up with which I will not put." Can you name this famous British author and statesman? Madison.
William Shakespeare.
No, that's not correct. Sand Creek with the chance. Time is called. The correct answer is Winston Churchill.
Define and spell cauldron.
Madison.
Cauldron is spelled C-A-U-L-D-R-O-N, and the definition is a large pot that in mythical story, or not mythical, fictional stories, witches would boil potions and whatnot.
That's good. We'll accept that.
We would also have accepted a large cooking pot, but...
But that was even more detail.
Right. What is the formula for finding the area of a circle? Madison.
Darn it.
We had time called. Sand Creek with a chance. Time is called again. Area is pi r squared.
Exposition and Protest was a paper written opposing the Tariff of Abomination and proposing the doctrine of nullification. Its author was former Vice President under Andrew Jackson. Who was he?
Madison.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is incorrect.
And Sand Creek. Time is called.
Time is called. The answer is John Calhoun.
Next question. This is a wheel turned by the force of a moving fluid, such as water, steam, or gas. What is it called? Madison?
A nozzle.
No. Incorrect. In Sand Creek?
Turbine.
That is correct.
About 1910, German bacteriologist Paul Ehrlich invented the treatment of diseases using drugs. What is this technique called, often used to treat cancer patients?
Madison.
Chemotherapy.
That is correct.
The next question, what is the proper unit for measuring auto speed in the United States? Sand Creek.
Miles per hour.
That is correct.
Another pencil and paper question. In 1974, the government counted 23.37 million people as being poor. In 1975, the government said there were 25.88 million people who were poor. How many more people did the government count as being poor in 1975 than in 1974?
Madison.
2.51 million.
That is correct.
The next question. How do you spell Constitution? Madison.
CONSTITUTION.
That is correct.
And that's our last question.
So we got to tally this up. It looks like we've got a very close score here. And by 1 point,
Wow.
6th grade champion Sand Creek.
Congratulations
Madison,
to
the
Sand
runner-up.
Creek.
Great job, both of you.
You guys were all just terrific.